Imagine a forgotten train station, dust swirling in the quiet. In a shadowed corner, a leather trunk sits, its clasps rusted shut, untouched for a century. When we lift the lid, the air is thick with the scent of cedar and thyme. Inside, no gold or jewels, just clothing from the 1910s, the everyday garments of ordinary people. A shop girl's blouse, a factory worker's coat, a traveller's worn boots, stories folded away. The trunk is a time capsule, preserving the details of forgotten lives. In the quiet rustle of fabric, we hear a whisper from the past, a testament to lives once lived. These garments are not pristine, they're faded, patched, and softened by years of use. Every repair, every mismatched button is a mark of care and resourcefulness. In the 1910s, clothing was precious, worn and mended until it could go no further. A simple cottonwork dress, thin at the shoulders and stained at the hem, tells of long hours and hard labor. The careful repairs show pride and dignity, even in hardship. Each garment is a textile biography, holding clues to the wearer's trade, habits, and daily life. These clothes are intimate documents, written in wear and tear. Today we discard clothes easily, but then every thread mattered. Mending was an act of preservation, of cloth, resources, and dignity. These worn threads reveal a life of purpose, where every object had value. They show us resilience and a deep connection to the material world. Let's look at 3 items from the trunk: a delicate silk blouse, pale with lace at the collar, a shop girl's treasure, a symbol of hope, a heavy wool coat, practical, worn, built for labor and endurance. Leather boots, scuffed, laces intact, carrying their owner across streets and maybe oceans. Together they reveal the hopes, struggles, and journeys of the 1910s. Clothing was more than utility, it reflected identity and dreams. The past lives on in every stitch. The 1910s was a decade of transformation, and clothing was at its heart. Restrictive corsets and heavy skirts faded, replaced by looser, practical silhouettes. For women, new fashions meant freedom, shorter hemlines, greater movement, and participation in public life. The clothes in our trunk capture this moment of liberation. As women entered the workforce, they needed functional clothes, like the shirtwaist blouse, a symbol of modernity and independence. High fashion trickled down through catalogues and department stores, making new styles accessible. Even a factory girl could save for a dress with a higher waist or looser cut, feeling part of a changing world. Fashion became a way to express modernity and aspiration. The simple act of choosing what to wear became a quiet political statement. The clothes of the 1910s tell a story of a society in flux, caught between old and new. The shirtwaist blouse symbolized female empowerment, but also tragedy. In 1911, a fire at the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory killed 146 young immigrant women, trapped by locked doors and flammable materials. The blouses they made and wore became part of this terrible story. After the fire, investigators found personal belongings, purses, shoes, jewelry, last traces of vibrant lives lost. The tragedy shocked the nation and sparked labor reforms. The blouse in our trunk is not just fashion, it's a witness to history, connecting us to forgotten workers. It reminds us of the human cost behind the clothes we wear. Every garment has a history, and some are written in fire and loss. When we look at a shirtwaist blouse today, we must remember the hands that made it. The past lingers in every thread, forcing us to confront the dark side of progress. The beauty of the blouse is inseparable from its story of pain and injustice. The trunk is nearly empty, but its contents have spoken. We've learned that ordinary objects hold extraordinary stories. A simple garment is a vessel for memory, a link to a life once lived. The worn threads and careful mends speak of resilience and dignity. These are not just relics, they are echoes of human presence. The people are gone, but their clothes force us to imagine their lives. In doing so, we honor their existence, rescuing them from obscurity. The clothes are a testament. They were here. As we close the trunk, the scent of the past lingers. History is woven into the fabric of the everyday world. The echoes of the past remain, waiting for those willing to listen.